Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Pisces season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Pisceans. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? Somebody's name could be Jeffrey. I'm also getting a Sierra, okay? So apparently the shade was real or is real in the group chat here, okay? But you have bigger goals ahead here, so you don't give a damn. Yeah, stop over giving. Absolutely not giving a damn here. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying, child. All right. Yeah, so whoever you are, you're it. Okay, maybe you have an it factor here. Okay, but you're definitely the focus of somebody else's conversation here. Okay. 3 a.m. thought in the reverse here. You're not thinking about the past here. Something that's not keeping you up at night. As a matter of fact, you're most likely sleeping like a baby. It says the quiet hours reveal your true feelings. Your mind wanders back to them. Clarity appears when the world sleeps here. Yeah, you're not. It came up in the reverse. You're not thinking about somebody at all, but apparently they're thinking about you. You and their friends or whatever, their associates, child. You got bigger goals ahead here. So you guys are focused here. You know, somebody's got to do it. It's like you're giving them something to talk about. All right. Since they ain't got a damn thing going on here. All right. Let's pull a few more. Okay. Damn. It says you deserve better in the reverse. They miss you. Child, what is going on? The projection is real. You don't have to settle for crumbs. Your heart knows your value. Step toward what truly matches you. So Spirit is calling somebody out for talking shit behind the scenes, honey. Okay, and again, I'm not getting the energy of we give a damn, but here we go. You deserve better. Okay, somebody is talking about like you don't deserve this or something's not fair or I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is about a relationship, a career, job, finances, resources. I don't know here, but they're doing this because they miss you, okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Excuse me, sorry. No, I'm not trying to hypnotize anybody, but they miss you. So they're talking shit, saying you don't deserve better. Okay, somebody could even be saying that you can't do better than them here, all right? Wow, so somebody's in their feelings, collective, okay? Yeah, basically. Maybe this is someone who has some blockages when it comes to communication here. They have a hard time really saying how they feel, especially I'm getting to friends or their circle, whether that's family, friends, or associates here, okay? Someone is thinking about you deeply. Memories replay vividly. Their heart hasn't moved on here. So this person here, what's going on is they are aware that you're not thinking about them with the 3 a.m. thought here, okay? And it angers them because they're still stuck on you and, you know, you're focused on your future, bigger goals ahead. You're not thinking about the past at all, okay, child? So this person is somewhere talking shit, honey, in the group chat, okay? To anybody who will listen is what I'm getting. Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah, there's some strife within themselves is what I'm getting, okay? Look at this. To the fake friends. Fake friend alert, honey. Damn. Someone smiles but doesn't truly support you. Jealousy hides behind kindness. Their real energy is starting to show. So somebody is talking shit about you to some fake friends that are smiling in their face here, okay? Yeah. I feel like they have another group chat where they, you know, they talk about what's real and how they really feel about this person here, okay? Yeah. Okay. So these people could be they could be listening and laughing and yeah, you know, co-signing some shit here, but yeah. They have on fake smiles for whatever reason here. And you know, the shade that they're throwing is very passive here because I feel like they don't care. They don't care. They know somebody is hung up on you is what I'm getting here. Yeah. And I feel like this person is having a lot of strife, you know, with the inner them. Okay. You deserve better. Like, you're gone. Bigger goals ahead. You know, whoever this is, y'all, they need to be focused on what they got going on here. And they're unable to do that here, you know. Wow. Okay. And it's like waves. It happens in them for waves. So maybe whoever this is, they've really been feeling it for the Mercury retrograde energy here. Okay. Yeah, like they've been in their feelings here. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about this situation. Fake friend alert. This person doesn't even know who their friends are here. Okay. And maybe these are their real friends, but the energy gets real fake when it comes to you. Okay. Because they know what's really going on. They know how this person is really, how this person really feels. They know somebody is scorned or bitter. Okay. Wow. And I feel like they're well aware that you're not focused on them here, you know. And I'm not getting an energy where you're like, I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about her. It's just bigger goals ahead. Okay. You're not looking behind you here. You're not focused on the past. Not at all. Not even during the Mercury retrograde energy. It says, trust your gut unless it's telling you to text them here. Yeah, somebody hates your stance, your position here. Okay? Because you're not texting them. You trust your gut. I don't know, maybe this person has made multiple attempts to get in your energy, maybe via communication here, and you're not giving in at all. I'm even getting like fake numbers. Okay. Wow. Because that's what I'm getting with that trust your gut unless it's telling you to text them here. Okay. I'm just getting the same energy behind a fake name, a fake number. Okay. A fake profile here. And you're trusting your gut. Like somebody has no entry point to your life or to your energy. And it's because the cycle is over. You know, we're done. Okay. Look at this. Mercury in retrograde didn't make you text your ex. You did that sober. Yeah, like this person also doesn't have anybody to blame. You know, I feel like I said, waves. They've been in this energy way before the Mercury retrograde energy came in. It just hits extra hard during this cycle, you know. They don't have anyone to blame. This person could tell themselves excuses as well as others as to why they're still on you, okay? Like when it comes to bringing up your name. Interesting. Wow. Okay. They miss you. So they're somewhere talking about you don't deserve better. Somebody needs to get with the program here. Maybe they're busy. If they wanted to, they would, period. Okay, so you do have one real friend. Okay. I don't know what's going on, child. So this person could be trying to reach out to some of y'all. If they wanted to, they would, period. Like somebody's not playing any games with them here. Okay, they're telling them straight up. Bigger goals ahead. Like he's not thinking about you. She's not thinking about you. She's moved on. And this person is trying to get your attention. Look at this. Your vibration is yelling, I'll settle here. Okay. So I'm getting some desperation here. Okay. With this loudspeaker. You know. This is the type of person with this you deserve better in the reverse. For some of you guys, you know, they talk shit to get your attention here. Okay, I don't know if you have mutual friends here, but I'm getting an energy where this person is getting louder. They're upping the ante when it comes to their instability. Having to do, you know, everything with you, okay? Like they're trying to get your attention is what I'm getting. I don't know if this person is online here. This person is willing to negotiate is what I'm getting as well. Your vibration is yelling, I'll settle. And they're also projecting here. Like this person doesn't want you to get into a relationship here with anybody else. That's what I'm getting with that. You deserve better. Okay. They could be saying things like you're easy. Okay. All right. Well, you know. Because somebody's talking shit. Like, this person is a walking contradiction, honey. They're talking shit, saying you're this, you're that, you're not this, you're not that, but they're still on you. All right? They're still on you. The vibration is yelling, I'll settle. Yeah, child, please. What is going on? The energy you put out is screaming, don't talk to me here. And they're trying to categorize your stance as if that's how you are, just period. No, that's how I am with you, because the cycle is over. It's done. Give it up. Give it a rest. Okay? Child, let's get one more or a couple more. This is a mess. Oh, fell to the floor. Retrograde, stop blaming me. Okay? Bad decisions, late to work, text X, lost keys. Even the retrograde is saying stop blaming me. Yes, the retrograde is real. No, it's not responsible for all your BS here. This could be somebody who blamed you a lot for things that went wrong in the relationship, maybe the breakdown of a relationship here, okay? And even the universe is not taking the call here. Like, again, so what's going on is this person has no one to blame, all right? I feel like for some of you guys, this breakup happened long ago, okay? And everything is gotten old and stale is what I'm getting. Damn. It fell to the floor, y'all. Yes, the retrograde is real. No, it's not responsible for all your BS here. Okay. Let's get one more. Throwing shade in the group chat. Maybe that makes them feel better. I don't know. Okay. You made it. Congratulations. You survived yourself so far here. This person is pouting, child. They're pouting. Okay. I feel like you survived them. Okay. You could have survived some type of narcissist abuse. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys could actually be closing out a cycle here. This could be a new job, a new place, a certification, a degree. Okay. And this person is, they got the stuck face here. Okay. Because there's something about their energy. It's like slow down. Okay. Trust the process, but also maybe speed it up a bit here. Things are going slow for them is what I'm getting. Okay. And you're passing tests. You're hitting goals. Ciao. Yeah. I don't feel like you have time for this. Excuse me, confirmation. Yeah. Look at this person. Validation and drama. This is what somebody is surviving off of here. Okay. So the remnants of a relationship that has been gone. Okay. Your ancestors did not survive plagues for you to text your ex here. Okay, this person even has like ancestors and spirit guides who, it's like this person should have been got themselves together. Okay, they should have been got themselves together. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this situation here. All right. This person is talking ish to fake friends at that. Somebody said if they wanted to, they would, period. Like, somebody's not playing. There's one friend here that's not playing any games with this person. They're like, hey, get real. I don't know if they're trying to call you here, but you deserve better in the reverse. Wow. Okay. So, possibilities. Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. This person, something about them being a blockage. That's what I'm getting. They were a blockage here. They could also been very greedy. Somebody was unsatisfied when you had them, okay? Or when they had you, vice versa, okay? I mean, same difference. Black Pearl. He who is not content with what he has will not be content with what he would like to have here. Somebody could have had wandering eyes. I'm getting that as well. So this is their lesson, you weren't satisfied when you had them here. Okay. You didn't appreciate them and now they're gone. Now you have possibilities, endless possibilities, Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life here. Interesting. Okay. I'm getting something about this cycle, like things are being rearranged here. Let's get a couple more. Because I'm getting a hog or a hoarder type energy here. You could have felt like freedom when you left this person here. Zen, walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Yeah, as soon as I said freedom here, yeah, things opened up for you here. Death and the devil. I can't make it up. You know, it's an ending to a toxic cycle is what that's saying. Yeah, somebody here was lustful, okay? Lustful. This person could have had a lot of habits, okay? Could have been spending habits here. Somebody could have been spending on it, paying for it here. But this also could have been addiction, sex addiction here. You got lust, you got the devil, and you got death. Yeah, that cycle is over. That cycle is over here. And it led to an open door for you. Open and zen, okay? I'm also hearing open sesame here. Okay, so like, it's almost like a treasure chest open for you, okay, when you closed out this cycle, all right? Maybe a door that was closed. Because again, with the gluttony energy, this person's energy was infecting yours or affecting yours here. Same difference. And I don't know, you could have faced a lot of stagnation here with the tick, tick, tick loading. This person is like behind the scenes talking down, honey. Okay, on all your, I almost wanted to say adventures. On all of your endeavors, okay? They're just wasting their time, okay? Bitching, moaning, you know, whining, crying, and lying here, all right? That wasn't intuition. That was anxiety in a cape here. This person has anxiety here, all right, about your success. Their aura is crusty, and they're lazy, all right? It says, even the moon takes a break. Sit down. This person needs to sit the F down, okay? Seriously. Well. Gluttony. So it's, you know, the lesson has been taught, but they're not taking it, okay? They don't want to accept it. So that's where this person is stuck in this process. They don't want to accept what's going on, okay? The lesson that they need to learn. They're sitting around, you know, talking shit, talking about you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that, you know. And it's not getting them anywhere, okay? Escape them fell to the floor. Contract here. Did somebody get into a new contract that they can't get out of here? Okay. Now, I'm getting two messages here. They never wanted you to escape a contract. So for some of you guys, maybe you could have been married to this individual here. All right. I feel like this person is in something they can't get out of, though. They fell for some hot air. Okay. The okie doke. Escape in the reverse. Wow. Yeah, if you're married to this person here, they feel like, you know, they feel as though you did them a grave injustice here, okay, by divorcing them. Well. I just saw the, digital whisper here. Yeah, this is about this person's endeavors. Like I said, somebody was not, they didn't appreciate you here, and it wasn't enough. Okay, I'm getting one wasn't enough here. This person here was they could have been flirting online here, but they were cheating here with the digital whisperer. Okay, like I said, somebody could have been paying for it behind the scenes. They could have been they were definitely dealing with somebody online here. Okay, and if it's not online, like this was their sneaky link here. Okay, they could have got into a contract with this person. Yeah, reach out first. This is somebody that they were messaging with. Messaging to behind the scenes. And this is what put their happy endings in question. Okay, look at this consumerism. Now I said somebody had wandering eyes. Okay, never satisfied. Okay, yum eat them up. It was always something better. This is the type of person who felt like they were missing out when they were with you. Somebody needs to suck it up, buttercup. Shut the hell up. Okay, that's what really needs to happen. Okay, peepee. All right, people could be watching you. Make it. Maintains a facade and guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last here. There could have been a lot of people in their energy, maybe in your energy, that was keeping secrets for them here, okay? But there's people watching you, okay? And even, yeah, it's something about surviving. Damn, still alive? People are taking back that you survive and you're still alive? Wow. So I don't know, for some of you guys, this could have been a very abusive relationship here. Maybe you were dealing with someone where, you know, leaving them is one thing, but leaving them and doing well for yourself or maintaining is another, okay? With that survive, it's not so, it doesn't have to be talking about life and limb, but just the fact that you're doing well, you're doing okay, you know? Because we got honor at the top of the day. People are watching. People are watching. See, this person is talking shit, okay, behind the scenes, and people are watching you make it. And if you see this lady here, you know, her shirt is tethered, okay? She's got band-aids here. Her hair is a little mess. She looks a little scuffy, but honey, she made it. She survived, okay? There's a trophy here, and there's a trophy here, okay? Trophies, okay? Yeah. People can't believe you had some type of glow up after dealing with this person. That's what I'm getting. They're watching. This could be fake accounts. They could even have even sent somebody to spy on you here. All right. Gang stalking and shit. Look at this. Infidelity. All right. Infidelity. This is somebody who didn't pour into you here because they were too busy running around on you in the dark, in the shadows here. Okay. Couldn't get enough is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Wow. Fatal blow. Somebody cannot get out of something. Exploitation. Ooh, wee. Okay. So they got in a relationship here with the devil. Fatal blow, exploitation here. This, for example, this could be something like getting somebody pregnant, getting a sneaky link pregnant here. Okay. But there's something going on because you got contract, digital whisper, and escape in the reverse here. Somebody is in something that they can't get out of. So this also could be a deflection energy. You're over here making it, okay, getting trophies, passing a finish line. And this person here they're talking shit about you here, but it's because they're upset about not only the breakup, where they're at. Somebody got bound to a sneaky link. That's what I'm getting intuitively here. Something they did, a move that they made, it has them in a chokehold. Okay. Fatal blow. Something that they can't get out of, something that they can't take back. Ooh, that's not your problem. That's not your problem. And they're talking shit about you. I feel like somebody has this person on a leash. This exploitation energy is giving me blackmail. It says on this card, others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitive labor practices here. This person is suffering. That's why they keep talking shit about you. It's not going to help their situation. Not at all here. All right. Celebration. Okay. Harmony, peace, joy, togetherness. What's this? Trap. Ooh, wee. Okay. So they thought something was a good time. Okay. It was a trap. Celebrating with a third party. Boy. I'm hearing the devil in a red dress. Why they not talking shit about that? Because whoever this third party was, it was a masculine or feminine energy. And this person here, they came to trap this person. Okay? But they're focused on you, who has bigger goals ahead here. So you definitely could be dealing with a narcissist here, okay? Because they do a lot of deflecting because they don't want to address the real issues that's going on in their life. Because with the exploitation energy, you're not the one that got this person in a chokehold. This is the situation that they need to address. These are the people that they need to address. Talking shit about you in the group chat energy to some fake ass friends that know they full of shit is not going to help their situation. Not at all. Not at all. Child, please. This person is trapped. Some moves that they made, celebration, but it was being masked. Again, that's why I say the devil, okay? Because it always seems like a good time. Next thing you know, it's like you trying to walk away. Oh, I'm going to go back to my wife. And it's a chain on your ankle, okay? Next thing you know, your wife, your husband, the kids, the dog, the cat, gone. Somebody got tricked and trapped. But they in the group chat talking about you don't deserve better. You ain't this and you ain't that. Look at this. Ultimatum. Puppet. What did I say? What did I say? Somebody turned somebody's ex into Pinocchio. That ain't got shit to do with you. Okay? Somebody was a willing participant. This person has an ultimatum here. Damn. Man, this person, oh, wow. Somebody got turned into a slave. Okay? You got exploitation and then you got ultimatum. Somebody don't give a damn whether they miss you or not. They got to play by somebody else's rules because they got something on this person. I don't know if this is legalities here. I don't know if this has to do with extracurricular activities here. Okay? Of sexual nature. I don't know. But they making somebody dance. They making somebody dance and jump and sing and everything else. This contract. That a contract that they cannot get out of. Damn. Ultimatum. That's giving me the energy of someone coming to them and saying, look, you can get with this or you can get with that. You know? And whatever they have on this person here, you know, you have to be strong. I don't know if someone is, whatever they're using to back this person into a corner and keep them there. You know, you really have to take back your power 101%. Okay. And I feel like they don't have the capacity to do that. Look at them. They're still focused on you. Bigger goals ahead. Damn. Well, let's get one more. This is crazy. This is crazy. Being a Casanova. Look at this. Look at this comparison. Somebody was up in their wallet. Was up in their wallet for a third party here. Okay. Look, it fell right on trap. Casanova and trap. Trying to be a ladies' man or a lady of the night. Again, taking how it resonates here. And somebody here was shelling out some dough. Somebody could go to the casino a lot here. Okay. They could pick up women at the casino here. I just said that because the gambling is here. But Spirit is saying this was a gamble. Mm-hmm. Waking up next to God knows who. No. It came up sideways here. Again, somebody had some type of addictions. Could have been a sex addiction here. Where they could not battle temptation. They couldn't battle temptation here. Okay. But they need to deal with it. I don't know, you know, why they talking shit about you. Why? Because you're free. You're free to do as you please. You're free to reach for the stars. All right. Let's get some information here on this exploitation. Okay. Let's see. Because whatever they got on this person, again, I don't feel they're making a move. Why? Because we started off, they're talking shit about you. They're deflecting. Okay. They feel like they're bound. People in any situation, one thing I've noticed is people who gossip a lot or people who are not attending to their own issues here, and they most likely feel like they're stuck. Again, you know, people are human. Nobody's perfect. Most of us have engaged in some gossip at some point in time in our lives here. But people who gossip a lot, these are people who do not want to turn inward here. Okay. Wisdom. Yeah. Life experiences bring about wisdom. How you decide to use it will lead to your success or your detriment here. Wow. Okay. No. Ooh, we got no again. Wow. Somebody didn't have the wisdom at the time to see how this would end up. 29, 11, 11, 11. Okay. It was an opportunity for somebody to wake up. And I feel like they woke up late to the party. So this was a lesson that they had to learn this lifetime. Somebody was self-centered. They were only thinking about themselves. No. Somebody lacked the wisdom to say no. Okay. And it has a lot to do with foresight. Because, you know, celebration and temptation, it feels good in the moment, right? But it's consequences here. And again, I'm picking up on like marriage, okay? A legal certificate here. So this was an issue, okay? They wagered their life, you know? Honesty in the reverse, child, please, and comfort. Somebody chose a comfort zone, and baby, that was so temporary. I'm pretty sure the comfort zone, the real comfort, was with you, okay? Honesty. Somebody lied to them as well. They lied to themselves, which means they attracted another liar. It has always been said that honesty is the best policy. Always remember to be honest with yourself and others. So Spirit is saying nothing is going to change in this person's life until they can be honest with themselves and hold themselves accountable. You know, something has ended up real bad for them, okay? But like, if this person doesn't get it, regardless of whether they overcome this exploitation or blackmail, like, they'll repeat this cycle again in a whole new lifetime. Like, somebody is sitting, you know, whining, crying, bitching, and lying. They refuse to take any accountability here, okay? Child, comfort. At certain times in our lives, we all need to be comforted. Allow yourself to accept the comfort of others and learn positive ways to comfort yourself also here, you know? Excuse me. I feel like this person, at one point in time, they were playing the victim a lot here, okay? And I feel like that has expired. They could have had a lot of people rallying around them here, you know? Honesty in the reverse, wisdom. So all this had to happen and transpire for them to learn discipline, okay, temptation, wisdom, you know, what's important to you. What's important to the longevity of your life here, okay? Wow. I'm gonna get another round and see if we can get something on this exploitation, honey, because somebody got somebody by the balls. All right. Like I said, this could be a masculine or a feminine energy. You're gone. You're not thinking about them. 3 a.m. thoughts came out in the reverse. You're not thinking about the past. You know? This person may have a lack of self-worth here, you know? This person, maybe they like to go out a lot, hang out at the bars, even though they were in a committed relationship with you. And then this comparison, child, somebody was shelling out some dough. Okay? Yeah, look at this. Party. Retrograde energy. They're thinking about it. But they don't want to take accountability. So I'm talking about you don't deserve better. You're going after better. You're already in the better. Bigger goals ahead. Like, what? Look at this. Flying monkeys, flunkies, and junkies. This is who they spent their time with, okay? Fly-by people. Very temporary. I'm hearing temporary satisfaction. Yeah, Venus retrograde. So it's giving groupie energy. And again, regardless of whether this is a masculine or a feminine energy. Flying monkeys, flunkies, and junkies. And then you have Venus retrograde. Reevaluate your love life, budget, deepen your sense of self-worth and closest values here, okay? Like, somebody here was trying to play Mr. Big Stuff, you know, out and about all the time, buying drinks and shit, okay? This is groupie energy. This is groupie energy here. You know, maybe, and I feel like you came to this conclusion, somebody was never really ready for a commitment here. Because the energy I'm picking up on is somebody who was never really ready to settle down, but they wanted to have it all. They wanted to have the husband, the wife, the kids, the home, or whatever. But, you know, they didn't want to let go of a certain identity here that had everything to do with their youth, okay? And that's fine, but, you know, I feel like you made a decision. You made a choice. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not waiting in the background till you get it together. Because this person, it says gluttony. He who is not content with what he has will not be content with what he like to have. You know, you weren't enough. The family, the kids, the dog, that wasn't enough. Somebody wanted more. I'm hearing clout chaser, okay? This is somebody who likes to be seen. They like people to run after them here, okay? Yeah. Now this person is being given an ultimatum. Damn. Somebody could have got sick. Somebody got back some blood work. Lab pharmacy tech. This can have a lot to do with the blackmail, exploitation. Somebody stressed, pressed, and obsessed. Damn, it's a private investigator on their ass as well. Okay, somebody could be could be the health department, trying to track down that shit. Okay, I'm just saying that's the way it came out. Lab pharmacy tech, and then somebody stressed, pressed, and obsessed. Because I'm pulling on what's going on with this exploitation. Because somebody's like a fish on the hook. Okay, just squirming. Damn. There's some type of investigation going on here. I don't know, I'm hearing something about calls being traced or tracked. Child, let me get the hell on. Child, please. I know you fucking lied. Putting on, piling on, grandstanding, and showing out about what? Somebody was playing the big man, okay, on the block. The big kahuna. Child, please. Something got returned to sender. This person is in denial, disbelief, refusal of reality. How? How? Okay? There's also something going on about some money. So you got health issues here. And you got some stolen funds. Okay? It's a shit show here. Okay? When it comes to this exploitation. It's a few things. Wow. And then they're in denial. But somebody is sitting in it. They're sitting in a mess. What are you in denial about? I told you this person is delusional. They're delusional. Damn, some protection had to come in for you? Something got returned to sender, honey. Last spread. They're denying that they stole something, that they were hiding some funds. Yeah, but Pluto says otherwise. Deep introspection and transformation, confronting fears, hidden truths coming to light, and healing past wounds. That's why wisdom landed on celebration. They cannot move forward. There will be no forward movement, progress. And I'm getting, on a mental and emotional level. Like this person won't be able to free themselves from the hell that they're living in. Okay? Until they take accountability. All right? A mother and a daughter duo was involved. Okay? Yeah, the she-devil and her mama is what I'm hearing. So again, they could have married somebody. We saw the contract and escape in the reverse. Somebody won't let them out of a marriage or out of a commitment here. Yes, and Spirit is saying be thankful and show gratitude here. Because this person is getting a reality check, whether they want to admit it or not. It's crazy. And then putting on, piling on, grandstanding, and showing out. What were you showing out about? Because somebody's life is a mess. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.